Are you attached to some DOA characters? Ever wanted to know the little things about them? Well, if you got 5 minutes, sit back, relax, and hold your peace, because we're about to step out of the danger zone and into some lighthearted trivia about the cast of Dead or Alive in its new offshoot series, Dead or Alive Trivia Explained. Today's episode focuses on a street brawler who may or may not be a stunt double for Travis Touchdown, Diego. Please note that this trivia will not follow the story and lore directly. Diego is a Hispanic-American brawler born and raised in New York and is 26 years old. Prior to the release of Dead or Alive 6, he was first introduced to the fans on August 1st, 2018 in a trailer alongside returning character Rig, 2 months after the game's announcement at E3 of that same year. It wouldn't be long until players got a chance to play him, as a few days later, an early playable build of Dead or Alive 6, now dubbed the EVO build, would be at EVO on August 3rd, 2018, with Diego being one of the few playable characters. Needless to say, the purpose behind the character's inclusion was to not only attempt a more serious image for the Dead or Alive series, but to also give representation to Hispanic Americans and appeal to Western audiences as well. Alongside Genfu and Atomi, Diego would be the third character whose motivation to join the Dead or Alive tournament is to fund a cure for a relative's illness. Diego's Japanese and English voice actors are Hiroki Yasumoto and DC Douglas respectively. Yasumoto was born on March 16, 1977 in a Yamaguchi prefecture of Japan. Though little is known about his life prior to his career, what we do know is that he's been active in his career since 2003 and is an affiliate of Sigma 7 Company Limited. Hiroki Yasumoto's most notable roles include Yasutoru Sato from Bleach, Carlos Oliveira from the Japanese dub of last year's Resident Evil 3 remake, Flame General Raban Alden from Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn, and perhaps his most consistent character role to date, Guile from the Street Fighter series. DC Douglas was born in Berkeley, California on February 2, 1966. He started performing in theater during the late 70s to the early 80s, later moving to Los Angeles to study at the Estelle Harmon Actors Workshop. His first acting role in television was in 1996 during a pilot episode of Boston Common, before writing, producing, and directing a handful of festival film shorts far into the late 2000s, some of which would reach critical acclaim and awards. Along the way, he would land many television roles in various TV shows, as well as voiceovers for various video games, one of which would become an iconic role as one Albert Wesker from the Resident Evil series. DC Douglas's other notable roles include Azrael from BlazBlue, the Master from Buffy the Vampire Slayer the video game, Deathstroke from DC Superhero Girls, and Raven from the Tekken series. Since there isn't really much to say about Diego so far aside from looking like Travis Touchdown, the best I can do at this point is talk about his gameplay, specifically in earlier versions of the game including, but not limited to, the EVO build. And for this part of the minisode, I'm going to refer to a video from one of the most dedicated Diego specialists, Ozone77, or as some may call him, the cheap Diego player. But for the sake of time, I'll only be highlighting a few points in the video covering the most significant changes made to the character throughout his playable history.
They gave him one of the moves that used to do something like this from the 7K, and it would not cause the fatal stun at all. It will do something like this. It was a very, very, very good move for me to use. It changes the pace a lot. The optimal thing that he would get this guaranteed because it was plus 19. On normal hit, he would not get a stun. It would cause like a little bit of a stagger, and he would not get a stun gig going. The throw range on that was so damn good. Like, if they didn't nerf this, this right here was very, very, very unusable. Only because the input window, when you see the icon it says combo throw, it only lasted about maybe 1 good second.
And that wraps it up for Trivia on Diego. If you'd like to learn more about the newest male fighter in the series, you'll have to wait until Season 5 of Dare Live Lore Explained. A special shout out to Ozone77 for referring me to his video going over Diego's changes from the Evo build of Dare Live 6 to its latest update. If it weren't for your input, this video would be a lot shorter. Diego may turn a decent profit in prize fights, but that's nothing compared to the subject of our next minisode, as this fighter racks up a decent kill streak against fiends for no charge.